you ready to go?
Yeah. Let me get the lights.
Okay.
Where did you get this?
It was Rachel, as a matter of fact. She gave it to me as a gift.
Must have been a while ago.
Yes, it was. How did you know that?
Because it really grabbed me. All of her work used to.
And it doesn't now. Mitch,
Yeah.
you didn't answer my question.
Do you really want my opinion?
Yes, or I wouldn't have asked it. You know, we are going to her new exhibit tonight.
She really used to do good work. But tonight, I think she's going to need all of her friends.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
You've invested a lot of yourself in this exhibit, and it's wonderful.
Mom, I like it.
Do you really?
Yes.
I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal out of it.
It is a big deal. I mean, gallery owners are coming, and prospective buyers, and the critics. Why did I say that?
Darling, your mother is a major sculptor.
That's only because they don't know how good she is at second base.
It's gonna be a hit, Mom. All your shows are.
That's right, darling.
There's one thing I don't get.
What, sweetie?
How come Mitch says your stuff isn't so hot anymore?
Because Mitch is wrong, and with any luck at all, he'll stay away. I thought I told you to stay away from here.
Pops, you forgot your umbrella. Hi, Mrs. Love. Hi, Mona.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I want to give myself a little test, and I would like all of you to help me.
Mom, come on. You can't go in here now, all right?
Why not?
Let me take you home,
It's
okay?
a public place, isn't it?
What kind of test are you talking about, Mary?
Well, the doctor said that a part of my brain that controls memory was injured.
And we've heard that.
And that's why I'm not going to be able to remember, because it's not like amnesia that's emotionally caused.
We have been through all of this.
Well, I don't accept that opinion.
Well, what difference is it going to make?
Mom, come on. Let's go.
It matters. I have to remember my family, my children. Please, I would like to come inside.
What for?
Mom, it's not gonna change his mind now, okay? Now, let's go.
No.
What?
Why can't she go inside?
She can go any place she wants. It's a free country. I'd just rather she didn't go in my place.
Why?
Because it will not accomplish anything.
Oh, yeah, who said?
Me. She can go inside and sit down and listen to the tunes on the jukebox that were her favorites. She can eat beef barley soup that was made from her recipes, but she's still going home to that scum she lives with.
Don't ever talk to my mom that way, Vince.
I know this isn't easy for you, Pops. But think about how she feels.
Just drop it, Cheryl.
Pops, will you just listen to me?
Cheryl, you don't have to get in trouble with your dad.
I don't care. He brought us up to do what was right, and that is what I'm doing.
Now, come on, let's just go to work.
Pops, please. Now, you say this is a family business and that we all have to help out. I think that means we all have some say, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I, being part of the family, say that my mother has a right to go inside. It's only right. Please, Pops.
Whatever do you mean, Peter? I do so many right things.
I'm talking about breaking it off with Hudson.
Who told you?
I couldn't help overhearing you two fighting as I was coming downstairs.
Well, you're not going to overhear us any longer.
Look, it's really for the best, all right? We don't need a stable boy in the family.
No, we need to keep the bloodlines pure.
You'll find someone else, someone suitable.
Like you did.
Hi. What's he doing here?
Suggest you ask him.
Well, since I own the stables, that makes you my neighbors. I thought I'd just stop by and borrow a cup of mineral water. Cheers.
Michael, you're not free to come and go in this house anymore.
Oh, really, Peter? And who's going to stop me? You?
I just might. Victoria!
Hi, everybody. Having fun?
You look presentable.
I heard the way you were speaking to Michael.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. It's my house, too, Uncle Peter, and my father can come and go as he pleases.
Well, thank you, Victoria.
That's a lovely sentiment, darling, but you see, you have no adult vote in this house.
Don't mind your Uncle Peter, Victoria. He's studying to be a serious head of the household.
Well, my lovely wife is finally ready.
I'm always ready, Peter.
May I get you a drink?
A tall one.
Good, good. I get you your usual, but I don't see any beer in the bar this evening.
Who wound you up tonight, Peter?
Not even you can dampen my high spirits, Hudson.
Oh, rats. Why not, Peter?
Well, it's because the fortunes of this family are finally changing. To the Love family, long may it reign.
Good evening.
What's he doing here?
Well, it's a public opening.
Not to him, it isn't. I'm getting him out.
No, Mac. I'm nervous enough without having a free-for-all.
Darling, I'll be very discreet. I promise when he's coming over.
Rachel. Rachel Davis?
Yes, and you remember my husband, Mackenzie Corey.
I can't take my eyes off of you. You haven't changed at all, except to become more beautiful.
Thank you.
I had no idea you were this talented. I want you to give me a personal tour of all your beautiful pieces. If it's all right with you, ma'am. No hard feelings.
I don't know how to respond to this.
That was quite a layout you did on me in your magazine. What was it you called me? A vulture?
I thought all your enemies called you that.
So you said in the article, among other things. But since nothing came of it, why don't we just bury the hatchet?
Listen, Reginald, this is Rachel's night, and I won't have you spoiling it.
What have I done to spoil it? Have I done anything to spoil your evening? No, I was just trying to be polite.
For Rachel, then.
It's all right, Mac.
Take a look at the sculptures and get out.
Mac, if you keep this up, people are going to think you're serious. And you know how anxious I am to meet this family of yours.
Jamie Frame.
I'm pleased to meet you, Dr. Frame. I've heard good things about you.
Thank you. This is my brother, Matthew.
Well, hello, Matthew. I'm pleased to meet you.
Why?
Why? He's just like you, Rachel. It's always on the level.
Mr. Love, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes, there's a lady here named Gomez. She'd like to speak to you. She's, right over there.
Wonderful. Please excuse me.
Everything is under control, sir.
Good.
We're right on schedule with that little surprise for your family.
Excellent. This showing was a godsend.
Oh, I suppose, but except I don't know why anyone would want to be here, especially you.
I have to be seen. I'm trapped here in Bay City because Mary won't leave. Since that's the case, I have to build some kind of a power base.
And I'm sure you know best.
I do. Mary's going to want some friends. She's the type of woman who needs them. I can't win her back if I'm alienated from everyone in this city.
You know, I'm not sure she'll come back. She's with the McKinnons tonight.
That doesn't matter. I'm not going to lose her. I'm going to woo her and win her all over again. But first, I need some of the good people of Bay City on my side. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
Now, that one is perfect.
Which one?
You, of course. What else?
This part of Another World is brought to you by New Comet. Now you can take that Comet clean everywhere, from tough stains on porcelain sinks to stainless steel, fiberglass, and other modern surfaces.
Hey, don't
sorry. I hope you don't mind my just staring at you.
No, not at all.
I just keep thinking if I look long enough, I'm going to remember something.
Must be pretty hard having her here, huh?
And she wouldn't be here at all if Cheryl hadn't insisted.
You can't blame Cheryl for wanting to get to know her mother.
I'm not blaming her. She hasn't been her mother in 17 years, and she is not going to start now.
Well, why'd she come here in the first place?
She said she wants to get her memory back.
Oh, great. Well, listen, Vince, you don't have to stand here and watch her. Why don't you go home? Ada and I can take care of this place.
Listen, I'm over her now, all right?
Are you sure?
Just quit worrying about me. I'm fine.
Good. I'm glad you're fine, because I'm leaving. How come? Rachel is having an exhibition tonight of her new sculpture, and I gotta show up.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I love Rachel's work, but I hate those exhibits. I have nobody to talk to.
Oh, yeah, I know how uncomfortable that can be, Ada.
Well, listen, Maisie, why don't you go? Yeah, I can handle this place by myself.
Oh, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because she has a date here later. That's why not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I almost forgot. That only leaves one other person.
The one person who can keep me from standing in a corner talking to myself.
Me?
You.
At an art exhibit?
Well, it beats hanging around here all night.
That's true.
Come on, you'll balance the room anyway. I bet you there won't be one guy there on a bowling team.
I don't know anything about art.
As long as you know what you like. Come on, are you coming or not? I've got all night.
Well, are you coming with me? You know, there's a lot more where that came from.
Not like this.
Well, you're not going to just stand here and critique this one piece, are you?
No, I'm no critic.
Really? Well, you kind of sounded like one.
No, look, I'm not trying to criticize or put Rachel down. I mean, I'm in no position to do that to anyone. I just feel bad for her.
Why?
Look, I've known her a lot longer than you have.
So?
So she's changed.
Everyone changes. I mean, even you.
Yes, but it's like she's not as alive anymore. It's like her new work doesn't have any soul.
Maybe you don't know her as well now.
Yes, but I did that. I mean, you should have seen her work when Matthew was a baby. I bet that piece was done then.
Well, it was done a while ago, she told me.
It was like when she had the baby, everything was right for her. Her work, she was in love. She was full of life.
Come on, I think she's still pretty lively.
No, I know, but she's changed. She used to be a fighter. She could be crazy, impetuous. She was impossible. She was in love. With me, with her work, with Matthew. You should have seen her with him. She could make him start laughing just by touching his nose.
You must have been very happy then.
I was. We weren't together that long, but while we were, I thought it would last forever.
It's wonderful to be loved that much.
Should have never lost it. We were fools to let it go.
You know, sometimes things happen that we just can't predict. I mean, certainly no one wants to be alone.
Yes, but it doesn't make the hurt any less.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, you're lucky to have ever found a love like that, even if it was for just a short time.
I guess you knew about that. You had that with Zane?
Yeah, I had it once. Come on, why don't we get out of here, all right?
Would anyone, excepting Michael, like another before we leave?
Donna, let's get out of here, all right? You can go to the exhibit with me and Vicky.
Oh, thank you, but the limousine is waiting for me. Perhaps Peter and Brittany would like a ride with you.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Michael, now that you're no longer engaged to Donna, I can finally tell you that I find you extremely tiresome. Why don't you leave now?
You know something, Peter? I used to think there was hope for you, but Not any longer.
Victoria, won't it be nice if we all went together? I wish I wasn't going at all.
Well, you are. Why don't you get your coat? We'll go now.
Have a wonderful time, you two. Stay out as late as you want.
You know, I am really getting tired of the way that you speak to Michael.
Honey, it's all right.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Peter's not the only one in this family who matters.
Sure he is. Ask him. You just want everyone else to be as miserable as you are with her.
You're referring, I assume, to my devoted wife.
Honey, let's go, all right?
You know, I don't even know why you're making me go to this. I hate art.
Well, you might learn to appreciate art.
Spoken like a fine connoisseur, Michael.
I'd rather just go to the powerhouse and dance.
No, we are going to go to this. Now, Rachel's a friend of ours. The Coreys have been friends of the family, and we stand by our friends.
Well, Rachel's not a friend of mine. I don't know why she invited me. Maybe she invited me because...
Of our engagement party? That was a happy day, wasn't it?
Yes, well, fortunately, those days are over. Oh, and by the way, Michael, I'm replacing all the locks and all the doors this evening.
Goodbye, Peter. Let's go.
At last. Would anybody like a drink?
Why? Drinking doesn't change anything. Clementine is waiting.
Well, are you ready, darling?
I think I'll go put on some more lipstick.
Fine. I'm going to make sure Donna's all right.
You do that.
Brittany,
Peter, what are you doing with her?
I've come to tell you the truth. Sarah and I have fallen in love.
Oh, honey, do you know what you're in for?
Peter and I are in love. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's the way it is, it's the way it is.
I knew from the first moment I laid eyes on Sarah that nothing else mattered. I want you to take your son and leave.
You mean I'm free? You mean I'm actually free?
Are you ready? Donna's already gone.
What?
Look, I want you on your best behavior tonight.
Sure I will be. Looking out for number one.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to give anybody the wrong impression, would we?
What's wrong, Peter? Don't you trust me?
Of course. I have you right where I want you. Now move your butt.
Look, this is the plan. As soon as we leave here, we're going to go to Rachel's show. Now, I might have to talk to Michael Hudson, so you're going to be on your own for a little while.
That's cool.
Well, have you got it straight while you're there?
I took a minor in art at Bay State, and I read the press releases. This is so good.
Oh, what? What's the rest?
I met you in the Corey's driveway when you almost hit my car.
No, you almost hit my car.
I hate that part.
What difference does it make?
Because I'm a very good driver. I've never even had to think about it.
Shut up. Just follow the plan.
Glad Joe never talks to me like that.
Well, then there's definitely something wrong with Joe.
Hi, Macy.
Oh, you're going to your sister's exhibit?
Yes, I came to tell you good night.
Oh, where's your mom?
She and Vince are still talking in the kitchen. I don't know if he's decided to go with her or not.
Well, we'll keep working on him.
Yeah, please do try. I'll see you tomorrow, all right?
Okay, have a good time.
Thanks.
Nancy.
Listen, I'm in a hurry.
Come on, now, don't be mad.
I am not mad. I am just in a big hurry. I've got to go.
Now, look, I know I'm not your favorite person in the whole world right now, but I want to change that, okay?
I don't see how that's possible, Greg.
Oh, come on, Nancy. Let me make it up to you for what I did, okay?
Okay. How?
Got a surprise.
Surprise?
Yeah. Come right this way.
Oh, no, Greg.
Voila.
This is your surprise?
That's it?
A cab?
Not a cab, my cab.
You bought a cab?
No. Look, Nancy, I just want to prove to you that I'm not some rich dilettante and that I do admire your family and friends.
How are you going to prove this, Greg?
By putting my money where my mouth is, so to speak. I'm taking a job.
What about medical school?
I can do both. A lot of people work through school. What do you?
Hey, don't do this for me, Greg.
Look, Nancy, this job stuff is not that bad.
You never had a job?
No. Anyway, come on, get in the car.
Wait, are you taking me to your job?
No, this is my job.
Driving a cab?
Pushing a hack, we call it in the trade. Now, come on, get in. I know you're going to your sister's open.
Wait. Does this mean you're coming with me?
I'm going to take you there and wait for you.
No, I don't believe this.
It is the truth, my love.
The son of jet-setting parents driving me to the gallery in this cab.
And not only that, for you, I'm going to turn off the meter. There you are, madam.
Is he going to leave here with you?
I don't know. We should quit gawking through that serving window and make up his mind.
Hey, when I look at Cheryl's face,
I can't help it.
she looks so happy with her mother.
She is happy.
Yeah, I told Mary not to come around here. To me, she is a dead woman.
Well, you're right. She shouldn't come around here anymore.
Oh, give her a break. She's got 4 children living within a couple of blocks of her. Could you stay away?
I don't know. I just don't think she's given much thought to Vince's feelings.
Well, you can't think about anybody else when you have children.
Ah, you're right. The kids are entitled to have a relationship if they want to.
You got that right.
Yeah, which means she ought to be able to come by here.
Right again.
But it doesn't mean that I have to be here when she does.
No, it doesn't.
You know, you're right. Maybe I should go out tonight. I mean, there's not that many customers anyway.
As long as you're going out, you want to tell me where you're going? I mean, in case someone calls?
I don't know. It's a nice night. Maybe I'll go for a drive. Maybe I'll take you by that art thing if you want.
Well, why don't you come in with me? I mean, it beats driving around all by yourself.
Yeah, I could do that, too. I got a better offer.
Spoken like a true art lover. You look like you could use a few laughs anyway.
Hey, I kind of like Rachel's sculptures.
Well, so do I. It's not the art, it's the people. Boy, are they good for laughs.
Excuse me.
Can I have any champagne?
No.
Catlin.
Hey.
Helen, I didn't know you liked sculpture.
I need to talk to your father.
So you want me to get lost?
Yeah, look, honey, we'll be back in just a minute. And keep your hands off the champagne, all right? Tell me what's going on.
All right, I found out no one's been following Donna. No one seems to be threatening her, and no one's messing with her bank accounts.
You suppose I ought to be happy about that?
But you're not.
No, it means he must be messing with her head.
Hey, sorry, man. Can't help you with that one.
Nobody can.
Hi.
Hi.
Some show, huh?
Yeah, if you're into this sort of thing.
Oh, you're not?
Well, I mean, who is? It doesn't do anything. It just sort of sits there.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah.
See, I saw a lot of it when I was in Paris. And I was just as bored then.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The Winged Victory, the Venus de Milo. I mean, who cares?
Nice to know that someone else in this room feels the same way that I do.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't. For some reason, I just have always been rather fond of Rachel Davis.
You like this stuff? I mean, well, look at that thing, for example. That is bona fide ugly.
Well, I kind of like it, really, but I guess I'm prejudiced.
Why?
Well, you see, the artist is my mother. I'll see you. Man, I can tell you, some of these critics, they really bite.
I'm worried about Rachel. She's always been sensitive to criticism. Tonight, she seems more tense than usual.
Well, let's make sure she's okay then.
That's what I was thinking.
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World. Now, the next part of Another World.
Darling, what happened? Look at it. It's the critics. I guess they've made me nervous and I just knocked it off.
Well, maybe it can be repaired.
It's in 1,000 pieces.
It's all right, everybody. There are a lot of other pieces to look at.
I'll find somebody to sweep this
Okay,
up.
thanks. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Maybe not, but we can't leave now.
She broke it when she saw you.
Maybe it was the best thing that could happen to her.
Don't you like anything here?
No, none of it.
I don't think that you're the only one.
I can't believe that this is Rachel Davis's work. Does the word derivative have a familiar ring?
Oh, this is a crashing bore. I should have stayed in New York.
Obviously, the public thinks so too. Well, they're running away in droves.
Did you see her exhibition in Soho?
Oh, it was fabulous. I raved about it in my car.
Well, so did I, but obviously the lady has totally lost her touch.
I really hope you're not enjoying this.
No, I'm not.
Poor Rachel. What an awful night for her, huh? In every way.
What do you mean?
What is he doing here?
All alone, darling?
So are you?
I don't mind.
Why did you come here?
I may not look it, but I'm building bridges.
What do you mean?
My wife and I are now permanent residents of Bay City.
Wonderful.
Isn't it? We're a family united.
I'm trying to think of a way to get rid of Michael Hudson.
Why don't you put his name on your hit list right after mine?
He still has too much influence over Donna. Not to mention Marley and Victoria. I don't know what possessed Donna to sell him the stables.
She needed the money.
Hey, look. I want you to talk to my father and Mary tonight, all right?
That's a switch.
You've got to persuade them to move back to the Love Estate. I mean, that's where they belong. Brittany. Brittany, are you listening to me?
My husband, he seems to be sick.
Ma'am, I think it's worse than that.
I've got it. I will persuade my father to move back to the estate, and I will somehow force Michael out of those stables. Well, now that I got that all figured out, I feel great. In fact, I never felt better in my life. Doesn't that make you happy, darling?
So, what do you think, huh?
About what?
Well, don't it look comfortable here or what?
I guess so. Do you feel comfortable, Greg?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, wait, forgot something here.
What?
What do you think, huh? Makes you look like a real cab driver, doesn't it? I also do all the great taxi scenes for movies. I could have been a contender. Instead of Obama, this is what I am, Charlie. Space. What do you think, huh?
Greg, you're gonna have to turn off the meter.
Why?
Because you missed the street. I don't think I should have to pay until you're on the right street, you know?
Uh-huh. Is that how it goes, huh?
Well, as my mom always said.
Well, it doesn't matter in your case. The meter's off.
Greg, what are you gonna do when you turn in the car?
I don't know. I'll tell the guy something. I give him some money.
Greg, to make it look like you've been working all night long?
You take this cab business rather seriously, don't you, Nancy?
Greg, when we get to the exhibit, you don't have to wait for me, okay?
Well, I hadn't planned on that.
Oh, I figured as much.
Wait outside, I mean. I'm planning on going in with you.
Look, you don't have to do that either.
Look, I told you I was going to wait for you and take you home, okay? And that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Tonight, you're the lady of luxury, and I am the working man. Okay? Now, we're back on the right road.
Yeah, right.
Anything to please my girl.
I probably don't have any right to feel as happy as I do now.
Why's that, Mom?
I haven't done much to deserve it.
Well, you came here when you didn't have to. I think that was pretty brave.
That's right, me too.
I'm sure glad I didn't promise to stay away. That would have been a hard promise to keep.
You know, if you want to, you can come to my house, our house.
Oh, I think maybe that would be a little much for right now. Is this hard for the two of you?
No, I'm fine.
Scott and I, we had a couple of problems at the beginning.
Oh, I don't want you two angry with each other because of me.
Mom, it hasn't been easy, but everything's okay. We're working things out.
Well, that's good. Because I have pretty much decided I'm going to be around for a while. I'm staying in Bay City for a long time.
That's terrific.
You may be the only one who thinks so.
Well, I'm sure MJ and Kathleen will come around.
What about Ben? Does he know I'm here?
Yeah, MJ called him. In fact, he promised he's coming home soon.
Really? When?
Well, with Ben, you can never really tell.
Well, he's in California, right?
Yeah,
Why did he go out there?
Well, he went out there to go to school, and then he stopped writing us. So no one's really sure what he's doing.
He hasn't told you?
No, it's strange. Ben isn't usually like that.
Well, then I think it's good he's coming home.
If you're gonna stay in Bay City, does that mean that you and Mr. Love will be staying in the hotel?
I don't know what Mr. Love is going to be doing. I'm thinking of living by myself.
Mom.
I don't know how I can stay with you, Scott.
Mom, you know he's not going to let go of you like that.
I don't think he's going to have a choice. We're not legally married.
Well, you know, I never really thought about that, but...
So that means...
That means, I guess, that I am legally married to Vince McKinnon.
Maybe we made a mistake. Let's go.
No way, Ada. You couldn't get me to leave now.
Hi, darling.
Oh, Mac, hi.
I'm so glad you're here. Rachel will be glad too.
Where is she?
Right over there.
Okay, excuse
Vince,
me.
welcome.
I see you have an uninvited guest.
Yes.
Well, don't worry about me, Mac. I won't. It might ruin Rachel's party.
Thank you, Ben.
That woman that you've been living with is in my restaurant with my daughter.
Fine with me.
Well, she's dead for me now, so it doesn't matter. But it's different for the kids. Cheryl's really taken to her.
Are you trying to make some kind of a point?
You ever get scared that you might just lose her? To you? To her kids? Hers and mine. That'll give you some bad dreams. You scum.
Ah, Dad.
Hello, Peter. Brittany, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Brittany and I were just talking about you.
Well, I don't think you were the only ones.
I see. We've come up with a wonderful idea.
Really?
Yes. We both think you should move back to the estate. Don't we, darling?
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Well, it might just happen. Sometime.
Quite a few important people here.
Yes, well, then why doesn't Rachel look happier?
I don't know. Let's go cheer her up, huh?
Wait a second. I thought you had to stay with your cab.
I can take a couple hours off.
Uh-huh. Greg, so I guess you don't have to earn a living, do you?
Nancy.
You know, I know your intentions were good, Greg, but a real cabbie could not afford to take a few hours off.
Touche.
Yes, this taxi business will last a couple of days, and then the novelty will wear off, and then you'll be off doing something else.
Now, wait. Why do you say that?
Because you're brilliant and rich. And driving a taxi is kind of boring. Excuse me.
Hey, darling.
Oh, Mac,
I'm
hi.
so glad you're here.
Yeah, listen, what's the matter with Rachel?
She's fine.
No, she's not, Mac. I can tell by the look on her face.
Well, I guess she should have waited another year before the exhibit.
It's not going well?
I'm afraid not. No one's bought anything.
Mrs. Corey? Yes. I was just wondering if that piece right over there has been sold.
Nothing's been sold.
Oh, well, I was authorized to offer you this. Is that acceptable?
Well, yes, it's more than acceptable. Who is this? Who's bought it?
You actually bought this thing?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because I know I'll enjoy it. And so will my family.
I think we should go talk to Rachel.
Maybe she wants to be alone. I'm sure an exhibit like this is not easy on her.
Mitch, she's staring at us. Come on. I mean, we're making her nervous. It's ridiculous. Rachel, hi. How's it going?
Oh, fine. Could you better?
Good.
You know, I hope this goes well for you, don't you?
Is that why you told my son that I wasn't as good as I used to be?
Our son.
She had to make sure and get him on your side.
Matthew said you were having an exhibit. I said that I didn't think you were working up to your potential.
Well, plenty of people seem to agree with you. You must be loving this.
That's not true.
Oh, sure it is. You must be having quite a laugh. Rachel, Mitch wouldn't do that. How do you know? Can't you see that he's using you?
It's not true. I don't want to hurt you or your friends.
Rachel, please. Now, don't be upset.
Hey, Colin. You all right?
Can we go?
Yeah, of course. Excuse us.
Why did Matthew have to say that?
Hi.
Hi, son.
I just saw Mom leaving. She looked like she was crying.
She's not the only one.
Would you believe it's almost 11 o'clock? I didn't even notice. I was having such a good time.
Oh, I'm glad. So was I.
Mom, it looks like it's gonna rain pretty soon. I better get you home.
It's all right. I happen to have a rental car right there.
So, will I ever see you again?
Oh, you sure will.
I thought maybe I bored you with all my stories.
Are you kidding?
Mom, you said tonight was gonna be a test for you. Anything happen?
You mean remembering? No, I don't think so. But I would say something definitely happened. I sure didn't think I was going to get to be this happy again.
She's really terrific.
I know. You gonna leave right away?
No, MJ's picking me up.
I'll wait with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, I guess you can wait inside.
Yeah.
This is weird weather for October.
I know it. I guess the gods must be angry at us, huh?
Stupid fool. Who's there? What are you doing here?
Thought you might come back here.
You've been a real fool.
It's all right.
No.
I was only saying my prayers. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as in heaven.
This part of Another World was brought to you by mountain-grown Folgers crystals. Rich, delicious Folgers crystals in regular and decaffeinated.
I'm Tom Brokaw. A birthday party for the father of rock and roll. Chuck Berry turned 60 and he's still rocking and rolling. Tonight on NBC Nightly News.
And spend Friday night with the hottest, toughest men on television, starting with the A-Team. You're going to love it when the team drafts Joe Namath, Jim Brown, and tough John Matuzak. Then the heat is on a hot Miami Vice. Tubbs poses as a convict, but his undercover assignment could turn into a death sentence. Then make a practice of watching L.A. Law tonight.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.